At this time, I actually wanted to invite our student speaker up to the stage. So Gavin, if you could join me on the stage. Our student speaker for tonight is Sixuan Gavin Shen. Now, at this time, I would like for you, the first thing you probably notice about him is he's wearing a gold medal. And there are other people in this room wearing gold medals. The gold medal symbolizes highest academic distinction. So any student wearing a gold medal, maybe you want to raise your hand, and we'll also recognize Gavin at this time. These students are recognized because they earned a cumulative GPA of 3.95 or higher during their time in the program. This was not an easy achievement, so congratulations to all of you for doing that. All right, let me tell you a little bit about Sixuan. He earned his undergraduate degree in mathematics and economics from Brandeis University, where he also earned academic honors and the World Leader Scholarship for Graduate Study. His past experience was as a co-founder and CEO of a startup, and he also has experience working in private equity consulting and corporate strategy. His interests include trading. He's earned a 240% return over the last 3 years. Impressive. And he enjoys skiing. When asked about someone he looks up to, his response was entrepreneur and venture capitalist Peter Thiel. Please help me in joining Gavin to speak to you about the student experience in the program. Thank you, Gavin.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here to celebrate a new chapter of our lives. We did it. For that reason, For that reason and so many more, it is a great honor to stand here today representing Marshall MSF to welcome our distinguished faculties, proud parents, patient guests, and of course, the class of 2021. Now, before we get into the formalities, I have to make a confession. Being here makes me feel incredibly lucky, because choosing between 3 business schools was a lot like choosing between 3 really nice dates. And they're all going to be pleasant to me, but only one is going to be right for me. So just like I do when I choose the right date, I did my research. What I found the most appealing about USC was the tight connection within the Trojan family and the proud network of alumni that support this institution. It was exactly what I was looking for. A like-minded community that doesn't stop learning in the classroom. And upon my arrival, all of my dreams come true. I would like to thank all the professors, faculties, and fellow students who nourished the culture of inclusion. I felt welcomed and supported every step of the way. I felt the word relevancy. We all understand the significance of networking. I've reached out to USC alumni at all levels of firms, and I felt blessed that over 80% of them reached back to me immediately, which experts on LinkedIn believe should be 10 to 20% on average. We broke the standard by a light year. I have talked to recent graduates and senior directors who graduated from USC in the 90s. And when a senior director told me he will forward my resume to several managers in his team, as well as the recruiting head, at that moment I knew I was halfway there. Among all of these experiences, without a doubt, I hold the culture here at USC accountable. When we started our first semester at Marshall, our lives were still full of uncertainties. Our agenda was constantly changing. We were not familiar with Zoom classes, and nobody knew what education was for us going forward. I still remember the first orientation Zoom meetings. I logged in and I see all of your beautiful and handsome faces. And I immediately searched your name on LinkedIn. Life is unpredictable, but the MSF program brought us together to make us relevant again. I am not ashamed to admit that I was afraid of the future, and I still am. I've worked in consulting, finance, startups, marketing. I founded my own startup which failed. It took me 24 years to realize who I want to be and what I want to do. And at the end of it all, I am grateful to have people stand by me when things go south. When I was in the first quantitative class from Professor Mohammed, I knew nothing about R. I didn't even know how to install R into my MacBook. I still remember the moment when we started our evaluation project on a public company with negative EBITDA. Thank you, Professor Plotz. That was hard, though. And I still remember when I got 5 out of 10 on my very first accounting quiz, and I thought it was the end of the world. Being here was nothing short of magical, but despite making so many mistakes, there are people to remind you to keep going. Today, I'm here graduating with all my fellows, the hardcore Zoomers. I could have never done this without all the help from you. People who I have never been approached to helped me in an unexpected way. And this is not only about the generosity of people, it is also the collaboration, the diversity, and the teamwork that we celebrate in the Children family. We came from Asia, America, Europe, Africa, Australia, and beyond. And now we're going to be investment bankers, consultants, entrepreneurs, alternative investors, and corporate managers all over the world. Collaboration brought us together, and inclusion made us stronger. On behalf of my class of 2021 classmates, we would like to thank our family, our parents, who raised us and supported us before the school did. We would like to recognize our professors and USC faculty who guided us, and our friends who trusted us along the way. Upon graduating, we will be entering a world that is changing faster than ever. But remember, it is not the change itself that shocks us, but the speed of change. Let's agree right here, right now, to reach out for help when we need the resilience and support. Let's agree to let people in and offer help when needed. Let's have a mutual obligation to pass the inclusion we enjoyed and impact the people around us, the communities we're involved in, and the overall societies for good. Are you with me, Marshall? Yeah. Thank you. We all have a bright future, and in the darkness of the world, we will light the way. Thank you. And congratulations, MSF class of 2021. I will miss you a lot. Fight on.